Goodness gracious. All right. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Troy. And this is the Mental Health Podcast. We are on episode 10, everyone. Episode 10. That's crazy. Um, I I'm absolutely mind blown that we, have gotten to this point. Um, I'm very happy that everybody's here. I'm very happy that, you guys have been rocking with us for as long as you have. I am going to in the comments. Let's see if I can do this right. Command V, right? Yeah, it's a Mac. Okay. So in the comments is the actual link to the podcast where you'll have to follow a couple of rules or a couple of things you'll have to set up and do. But once you get all that figured out, you can actually, join the show. Pop by, say what's up, talk about your day, talk about your week. you know, this is obviously it's open to everybody watching, everybody that's involved. And Zip is here. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. So I'm just gonna ramble on for a few more minutes and we are gonna do this whole swap live, like right here. We're gonna this is how this stuff goes. You know what I mean? We are always doing the stuff on the fly. We are constantly, adapting and adjusting accordingly and as we need to. So this is one of the I wouldn't call them a hiccup, but this is one of the situations in these oh sorry in this like podcast stuff where it's kind of just got to do things by the seat of your pants, do it on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see we got a couple of new viewers. I want there in the link in the comments. There is the um link to literally join the studio. It's come on the podcast, come in, join in virtually, and just be on the show. We're excited to celebrate episode 10. It's monumental for me. And, this is just the beginning. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on doing this. And, I'm very excited to share this road and share this journey with everybody and, do all this together. You know what I mean? Help people that might need the help but don't know where to start. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, join the podcast, come in the studio, celebrate episode 10. Let's see, is that I can't see. All I know is that my dog is going crazy. Engage in the comments, drop the comments. How's everybody feeling? What are we doing? What are we up to on this Monday night? I know we're a little bit late, but we're rocking and we're rolling. We're doing we're just doing things, you know, fast pace, fast rate, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I heard the door close. Is that my boy Zip? There he is. There he is. All right. So y'all are gonna see how we do this and how quick we can get this done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing this on the fly, baby. All right. at that. Oh, you didn't? Oh, shit, okay. Boom, boom. Should be straight. Boom. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right, my boy.
Sir,
Let's fucking go, man.
made it happen.
Hell yeah. So you were saying something about You were saying something about just talking to Mike real quick.
Yo,
All
check,
right.
check.
Yeah, perfect. You were saying something about sample rates and buffer speeds to like kind of clean up this audio while we're waiting on some people to join, because again that link is in the comments. You want to come on studio, you want to come on stage, you want to do whatever, you're like, we're here, you know what I'm saying? So while we're doing that, while we're waiting for somebody to come on, what do you think that needs to be at?
One, two, 1, 2. Is that slower or faster? Looks a little slower.
Yeah, it does look a little slower. But then when I went to the 96, it looked the same, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 176.
Try it. Seems a little-
Check. We can't hear us at all. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, we're back now, but the audio's still off. I don't know. Maybe if I like had to restart it or whatever. But anyways, let's get to it. Man, how was your weekend, bro? I know we had a crazy weekend, yo.
Yeah, a lot of snow.
A lot of
A lot,
fucking
a lot of
snow.
snow, man. I haven't seen that much until I was a kid, to be honest.
I was do we was saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to everybody here, and I was like, you know, this really reminds me of like storms from back when we were back in the 90s, back in the late 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the clutch time for like snowstorms and shit.
Yeah, my dogs ain't never seen nothing like that. I almost lost one of my dogs last night.
Oh shit, dude. No.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, when it snows and it's late at night, it's the only time I can let her out without a leash.
Right.
Just because there's other neighborhood dogs and there's been other issues. But yeah, it was really deep last night.
Yeah, dude.
I turned my head for 1 minute and I kind of lost the trail because it was dark and she was buried.
Dude, it's wild. My dog Nipsey fucking loves the snow, dude. He's like absolutely obsessed with it. It's the funniest thing watching him like tuck his ass like he's got a fire under it, and he just like fucking, you know what I mean? He just hauls ass around the fucking property. It's so funny. Hella funny.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. My other dogs, they're pussy. So like, they kind of just stood there while they took a shit and everything. So they kind of just like shat at snow level and they walked away, and it was just a pile of shit just resting on top of the snow.
Yo.
Kind of crazy.
Dogs, he says. Dude. But how are things going? Like how's everything going?
I mean, it's getting there. Just try to stay consistent with everything, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's been still been a big change. I still got my grandmother watching the kids while I'm at work.
Yeah.
So there's still like a lot of things that I got to undo when I come home and everything, cuz when they're not in school, she can only like do so much. There's not like a very structured day.
Right.
When so like there's a lot of overstimulation and a lot of uh things that I gotta reverse when I come home now. So like
Yeah.
there's still like a lot of things changing, a lot of things happening. But my youngest is gonna be starting preschool
Yeah.
in March. So like that might kind of help things out a little bit. We're hoping.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be dope. I'd say, I mean, I can only imagine that that's a, you know, a it's a massive adjustment, you know, for them and you and everybody else involved, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So kudos for like handling it the way you've been handling it though, for real, cuz
Yeah, I
that
mean,
shit would have broken a lot of people.
yeah, I mean, the people that it breaks, I mean, I can't really speak for them, but I mean, they're kids, you know what I mean? Like they don't have anybody else. So like
Right.
I can't let shit like that break me. I mean, yeah, it's difficult, and then there's definitely nights like tonight, you know what I mean? Like he was not trying to go to sleep, and I'm in his bedroom with him every single night. He
Yeah.
will not go to sleep without me being in the bedroom with him. And also he wants to be in his bed too. So like if I so there's a lot of nights where he drags his blanket in the bedroom. He'll come get me,
Yeah.
drag me into the bedroom. So it's not like I'm like, forcing him to be in there. He doesn't want to go to bed. He wants to go to bed, but he just won't go to bed without me sitting there right
Yeah.
next to him.
I mean, yeah, you can't blame them, you know what I mean? It's it's, I mean, it's a lot, and
I mean, I'm his safety and
I was
and
gonna,
everything, which is great, and it's a great feeling. It's just it gets to be difficult and very very consuming, because
yeah,
when I'm around and he gets to be very clingy, it makes it hard to get things done, stay on top of laundry, dishes, or
yeah,
anything like that. Even when I come home, like I come home uh most nights between 5 and 7:30 p.m. and there's nights where I'm in his bed until 9.
yeah,
So like what am I gonna do from 9 o'clock on, like other than clean up my entire fucking house and then do whatever else I need to do. So like that's kind of what backs up everything into that small window after all the kids go to bed.
yeah,
Like coming here to the podcast, you know what I mean? Like it's
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I can only imagine it takes like a sizable chunk of time and pushes things back, you know, a lot. So I mean, that's tough to deal with. You know what I mean?
mm,
So we definitely appreciate everything you do for us here, and everything that you put in to this, so that to get us to episode 10, dude.
yeah, episode 10, man. And I think it's important that we've stayed consistent regardless of what might be going on. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm late, whatever, but we still make the shit happen. Like,
Absolutely.
life is definitely about consistency. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's and I think that's what, kind of helps our viewers, is they know that, like, at some point on a Monday night we'll be here. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like, it, there's an asterisk next to the time, you know what I mean? It's we got kids, and most people know and understand that. So like it's not really, it's never been too big of an issue, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope. But it's really awesome that we're here, and really awesome that we're doing the damn thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's dope. I'm just trying to like see if there's anything else that we can like mess around with here, to like see if we can fix the distance between voice and whatnot. Sample rate seems fine. I don't know. I just don't understand. This doesn't compute for me. This is like
Yeah.
definitely like more.
So that's really mainly affecting like the signal like between us and the mic, like
Okay.
how quick or how late it's picking up our signal.
Okay.
Um, but what we need to try to solve is
The latency issue.
the latency between the audio and the video, which is gonna that has to be done somewhere between like in the app. I would feel like
I keep looking for like everybody says that it's there, but like, just I don't see it. Like I don't. There's nothing here that would like make that work better. I don't know. It bothers me because then you know what I mean. I feel like it's not. I want to be like as professional as we can, and I want to be like make sure that we're able to like do the shit right. But I don't know. It's a bug that I'll eventually figure out, whether it be switching platforms or something or other. You know what I mean? We'll
Mhm.
get there. It's a non-issue. How much snow you get where you're at?
Honestly, I didn't even really get out to measure, but it's enough to cover my dog, which is yeah. I don't know. That's definitely probably a good 16 inches maybe.
Yeah, I think I went out and did some snow removal with my buddy Alec, the guy that I hang out with all the time.
Mhm.
And in some spots we were seeing like fuck. I mean, obviously with snow drifts, but like we were seeing something like 30 inches of snow, dude.
Shit.
Shit was up to like past my knees. It was wild. And then the snowblower broke.
Oh yeah. No, I did a bunch of shoveling this morning. I had to get my car out. Then I had to go over to Gales Ferry, get my grandmother's car out because I had to go into work today.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean you can see the condition of my road when you pulled down it. Like it was 10 times worse than that this morning. I looked and I was like, there's no fucking way I'm getting my rear wheel drive BMW out of here. Like there's no shot in hell. Like getting it from there to where it's at now was like an hour ordeal. It was hilarious for everybody that got a chance to watch it, but being in it really fucking sucked.
My car's been phenomenal in the snow.
Yeah, it's that good all wheel drive system. I miss that. I miss having all wheel drive.
All right, I'm a Beamer boy till I die, but I got to get up to Audi, man. The Quattro system's pretty. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been in quite a few, and like Audi's the only car I've ever been in where dude was able to crab walk on dry pavement. He had an S8, I believe it was, and
Yeah,
God, fucking damn,
those
dude,
cars are monsters. A
monsters.
lot of maintenance on those S8s,
Yeah,
but
thing was sitting like I'm pretty sure he like tuned it and shit, and he was sitting at somewhere like 700 horsepower.
that's
And
a
we
lot.
and we were sitting at a fucking stoplight, and I'm sitting on my phone, and he's like, "Watch this," and then as I'm looking up, he punches it right, and my phone comes out of my hand and
Hits your
literally just
chest.
like no, it just fucking gravitated. It just like floated in midair because like dude was pulling fucking G's, dude, and we're literally crab walking, dry pavement, no sand, no nothing, from a fucking dead stop. I'm like,
Crazy.
shit, dude, it's fucking rough.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I was like, that's like one of the few times I've ever been like scared in a car was that moment right there. Cause like I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I knew the car had power. Like, you know what I mean? When he got on the on ramp, he'd fucking punch it. But like from a dead stop to be at a 45-degree angle, just,
Mm. 700's a lot.
a lot.
I mean, they're heavy cars, but even still,
Yo,
I got 350 something in my car, and that's fucking plenty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like my car moves, so like 700 horsepower, that's double,
it,
literally double what my car does.
Yeah.
My car does 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. So like and that's with 354 horsepower in an SUV. You know what I mean? So like this is a full size sedan
Yeah.
with 700 horsepower, all wheel drive. Like that's fucking bananas.
It is bananas. It's nuts. And like people tune those and like put out fucking like big power.
Mm-hmm.
Big power
Mm-hmm.
out of an SUV is like mind-boggling.
No, I seen a couple of builds honestly, and they took the 5.2 0 to 60 and they were able to get it to, I think it said like 3.8 or 3.9 or some shit like that.
Damn,
It's like that's fucking crazy.
that is crazy. That's
crazy for the type of car that it is.
It's nuts.
I ain't gonna do all that. I'm not gonna do all that until I blow this engine up and get a warranty replacement.
True.
I'm not touching nothing on this engine. It's a powertrain warranty, so you know what I mean. If I do anything weird, they're gonna pick it apart.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
No tunes, no nothing.
Nah, you don't want to be caught doing that.
No, I'm not even gonna do shit to that fucking car.
Yeah, no, definitely better off not doing that.
The only thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna drive it really fucking hard, so that way it breaks, and I can.
Everything gets replaced under warranty.
Yeah, I got 2 years. I got 2 years to blow that fucking thing up.
Hopefully they don't throw a fucking LKQ engine in that. If you're gonna fuck around and end up with a engine with more miles than the one that you blew up. That's crazy.
Seen a guy selling a E46 on Marketplace, and it has a LS motor in it, ready to go. It wants like $9,000. It's done. It's built.
Is it?
Yeah, that shit look kind of crazy, honestly. I want to get back into building cars and shit like that. I just don't want to do it with my daily driver. I've had way too many fucking fuck ups in my daily driver trying to fuck around with it, modify it and shit like that. So I'm not trying to do all that, but
yeah,
I want to get back into fucking tuning cars and shit. That shit was fun.
It was. As you know, I had to still have to tear apart the Ford again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But like when I was like working on it, it felt like oddly nostalgic because it's been a long time since I've wrenched on cars. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very long time since I've like built anything. So I'm like, damn, I kind of want to get back into it. And like since then, I've been like starting to like figure out the build that I want to do with the 1 Series.
That's why that's why I almost held on to the A4. I almost held on to that for that reason. But
yo, that would have been can you imagine like a VRT in that?
It would, yeah, and that would have been a very easy thing to do with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But nah, that shit would have just sat there. Knowing me and knowing what I got going on in my fucking life, like when am I ever gonna find time to actually work on a car?
Yeah, no, I feel you. That's like the biggest hesitation that I have with it.
It's hard enough even finding time to do my own maintenance. I got an oil change coming up. I might actually just like leave it at service and have them change my oil. I hardly even got time for that shit no more. And I used to like doing all that shit.
Yeah,
doing my brakes and doing the oil.
Yeah, I liked it too, and then I started doing it for a profession, and then I started fucking hating it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, for anybody that wants to join us, see, there's like a viewer or two there. The comment that's right there. It's in the comments. Click the link and you can join the studio. You can come on. You can say what's up. You can come kick it with your boys. And discuss mental health. You know what I mean? Discuss whatever. Honestly, whatever. But you know what I mean? That's what we're here for. So, yeah, it's dope. Cars are crazy. Cars are dope. So like 6 months ago, I ran into this dude at the gas station up the road, and he had a 2002 WRX that had the like JDM engine in it. You know what I mean? Turbo engine. It was dope. It needed a little bit of work, but like overall, it was a dope car. And he was like, "Oh, I was thinking I might sell it. I might not." And I was like, "Well, here's my card. Take my card. Hit me up." He hit me up like 2 weeks ago. It was like, "So you want to buy this thing?" And I was like, "Damn,
fuck."
But like,
if the funds was right,
yo, man, for real.
That's why I be telling myself I want to get my money right, because like there's been a few people where I'm like, yo, when you're ready to fucking sell that thing, let me know. And when they were ready to sell it, I didn't have the fucking bread.
Dude, not at all.
There was even another guy where like by the time he sold it, and I was like, yo, who'd you sell it to? I'm gonna go find him and and I found the dude, and he wrecked the fucking car. You know what I mean? So like,
man.
and like certain cars, you know what I mean? Like if they're old enough, I like older cars.
Yeah,
Like
same.
they're not easy to find when
Nah.
you know, like by the time like them old BMWs, man, people molest the fuck out of those things.
It is impossible to find a clean BMW that's
E36, E46, they're all clapped, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
But that was one of my favorite cars, man. I've been looking for a clean one for a minute, but
Yeah.
like it's just fucking so hard.
It-
So and people fucking destroy those fucking cars.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, dude. It's the same thing with the WRXs. Every single fucking WRX that's ever been produced has at one point been molested. And if you're finding them secondhand, they're like, it looks like a fucking tech student went in and like did everything. And it's like, what the fuck did you do here? And they don't even know. They're like, oh yeah, I disconnected the fucking flux capacitor. Yeah, fucking, you know what I mean? I'm like,
I never got into the Subarus. I don't really fuck with the Subarus.
That's where I
like that.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like, I think a total of like 7 Subarus, 2 of them being WRXs.
Nah, I started with Honda, but that was like very short. It's been BMW for a while now.
Yeah, I mean for good reason. I mean, I used to hate BMWs.
Yeah.
I used to hate people that own BMW. You know what I mean? Like I just hated everything that went.
I tried not to live up to the stereotype. I used my turn signal.
Same actually. But so I you know that, like, obviously you know that I'm the parts manager over at the BMW dealership, and like since that, like I've had I mean countless of hours of experience with them, and like, you know, getting to know the cars, and like now that I own one, I definitely see why.
Well, and driving them's amazing.
Yeah,
they really are. Like if you can get a good one, I tell people all the time, like they get the reputation that they have because when they stop taking care of them, it gets really expensive to bring them back to life.
Yeah,
you know, I've gotten a few that were like, you know, really clean cosmetically and everything, but the history wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, I've made plenty of mistakes buying cars with bad maintenance histories or no provable maintenance history at all. Somebody could tell you up and down, like, oh, I just did the valve cover, I just did this, that, and the third. But
you pop the hood and you could see it fucking.
Or you're driving home and you just start smelling it through the fucking vents and shit like that. And like, you know, I've had cars where I've had to spend thousands of dollars within my first 6 months fucking owning the fucking thing. You know, I bought one where the fucking rear subframe tore out like within a year.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just but the ones that I have driven and owned for a long time, best cars I ever owned, my E90. I sold that thing with 211,000 miles. I think it was on the clock. No check engine light. I had a vicious oil leak, but that's only because I refused to fix it. It had such high miles. I was like, I'm just gonna sell it for whatever I can get for this thing.
Yeah, facts.
But it drove fucking great.
Yeah.
You know, I had no knowledge of when that clutch ever got done. I put 211,000. I got it at 143.
Jesus.
I never did that clutch kit. That clutch kit that I've been trying to sell you for mad long is what I bought for that car and never needed it. And and there was not even any history of it being done that I could find. You know, I was not nice to that car.
I know you were not. You know what's nuts though is I think I felt it slipping the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
I got a flywheel.
I was like, Zib is gonna give me so much shit when I tell him I might need a clutch soon.
Hey man, if you look up what those parts cost and then you compare it to the price I'm gonna sell it to you for, it's almost a no-brainer anyway.
No, I mean it's a no-brainer regardless. But
yeah,
it's funny. I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta do brakes. Oh, my brakes, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
they sound so bad.
Yeah. I gotta do mine, and man, you should see the price tag on my fucking brakes.
You got the Brembos.
Yeah, they got the big brakes. Yeah, it's like a G for rotors and pads.
Woof. God.
And that's for the front.
Perdóname. For real? Just for the front. So we're looking at like
the
what,
front, the
1,800,
front.
$2,000 for the whole set.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
if
foul.
if you want good ones, like if you want the nice like Zimmerman ones,
That's foul.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Well, I mean the
Absolutely
front
foul.
the front brakes, dude. They're like I want to say they're like 6 piston calipers, dude. Like they're
Mhm.
big. They're
Big.
they're big calipers.
Big calipers, big boys. God damn, dude, that's nuts. I looked up at my brake pads the other day because they're fucking. Every time I stop, and I'm like,
You can normally find good deals on some brakes for yours.
yeah. I was gonna get them off Rock Auto, probably. And
Rock
then,
Auto straight, but I mean even ECS and FCP. I mean that
Yeah.
car's old enough, and
Yeah.
people modify them enough to where like you can get pretty good, like even genuine or even just like the
Yeah.
OEM equivalent ones.
Well, we have them in stock at the dealership, so it's like almost like not. You know what I mean? It's almost just worth the convenience of having them right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And not having to wait for them to get shipped. That's like
Mhm.
that's been like my biggest thing is like I don't want to wait for them, but like at the same time I don't want to spend the money because like
Well, the cool thing is FCP is at least in Connecticut. They
Yeah.
ship pretty quick.
that's true. That's valid. I'm sure if I ordered it like on like a Monday, I'd probably see it like next day.
Definitely. There have been times where I paid for next day shipping and I got it faster than what the date said it would.
Oh, man. That's dope. And like they got the lifetime warranty and shit too. So like it's dope. But I might have to just pull the trigger and get them done like tomorrow at some point because golly, it makes me look broke. I mean, which I am, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's not the point.
You know what I mean? That is not. That's. It's like I don't.
We can be broke, but the car can't make us look it.
That's exactly like I know I'm broke. You know I'm broke, but we don't need to announce to like the broke other like even the homeless.
You only know I'm broke because you hear my car squealing. That's it, dude.
Yo, facts, dude. Like if this car didn't make a noise, you wouldn't think I'm broke.
Real.
Whole
Yeah,
time
that's-
I'd be broke as shit.
That's why we drive BMWs that only cost $5,000, but they look expensive.
Yo, facts, dude. Every time somebody like asks what I drive and I show them a picture, they're like, "Wow!" And I'm like, "Calm down, bitch.
This car's not worth anything.
Not even a little bit. You see the headlights? They move, like if they jiggle.
Actually, as a matter of fact, the cost of the 2 headlights brand new is about half the value of the whole car.
Yo, say it again, dude. Say it
fucking
again.
crazy.
BMWs are
if you got the adaptive headlights with the
R.I.P.
xenon bulbs and shit, bro,
R.I.P.,
like
dude.
good night.
No, I tried to talk to the master tech over at BMW, and I was like, yo, because I want to put projectors in my shit.
Mhm.
I mean, you know what I mean? The headlights are oxidized. I could pull them apart, fix them, and clean them up and shit. That's not the point. But like, I was thinking maybe if I just like upgraded to like maybe the 135 headlights, it would be all right. But I went to him and he's like, mm-mm. So I'm thinking now I got to go find a fucking retrofit kit, bake the headlight, separate it, clean it up, and then
just coat in the new bulbs.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would run a halogen bulb, but like, and then I would do like an LED conversion because I want LEDs in my car.
Mm-hmm.
But with the way that the headlights are set up, it would just blind people. You know what I mean? It would just they're reflector housings. They wouldn't do shit. You know what I mean? So like, I want to be able to spread the light evenly and not blind people because I'm not one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? God, remember those days when everybody did it like in the Civics?
Yeah.
They put fucking 6,000K HIDs in their headlights and everybody's retinas or got
yeah, but now it's just some people's like headlights in a brand new car. Some of these shits be crazy.
Yo, Toyota. Actually, Toyota. Yo, the other day I was like head on with like I think it was either a RAV4 or like a Highlander or something. Nothing. It wasn't the 4Runner, but it was something mid-size. And dog, I had my high beams flipped up. You know what I mean? Because I was like, yo, turn your shits off.
They're off. Them shits is bright.
They were definitely off.
Yeah, them shits is bright.
I was seeing the headlights in my eyes for like the next fucking 5 minutes. Those shits were so bright.
That's why they're the safest cars on the road. Everybody just be swerving out the way of the headlight.
You know, go see him for a Toyota B. Best decision you'll ever make.
Yeah.
And you could be on the show. We'll do it live at the dealership. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. I wanna get back into cars. I just don't got the fucking time or the money. Photography is already expensive enough.
Yeah. Same thing with music, which like I've been trying to focus a lot more on lately.
How's that going?
Good. Yeah, it's going good. I got some things planned out. I'm gonna be linking back up with Suave. Shout out Suave Mob in the building. You already
Yes,
know, but
sir.
we're gonna be linking up, finishing up some things that we've been working on, plus some
hell
stuff
yeah.
that he's got on the way. So that's definitely in the works.
Fuck yeah.
Plus videos that you and I still got to shoot. You know,
True.
there's a lot of things that I've been doing very silently because it's normally at like 1 o'clock in the morning by myself after everybody's sleep.
Yeah. I get that. Yo, that should be dope, dude. Then we got a whole winter full of work.
Yeah, I mean, there's tracks that are ready to go, and honestly, like it's comes down to some of them needing videos, some of them just I might just drop with like some graphics and maybe like I don't know, like some sort of visual that's not like a full like music video. You know what I mean? Something basic, but people respond to visuals. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, definitely for sure.
I don't know, just got to get the ball rolling on that.
We can make that happen.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to shoot. Yo, the snow. I want it to like fully be like done precipitating, so I can bring the drone out and like, go fly the drone because this snow is not going anywhere for weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fucking 20, 22 degrees all week. So it'd be perfect to like get the fucking drone above like the water and shit. Get some fucking ice footage, and you can use that in a video. You know what I mean? It's just B-roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was trying to go out. I was gonna go and do donuts in one of the parking lots, and I started to, and I was like, man, I want to do this in the video, and I was like, man, the last thing I want to do is destroy this $4,000 air suspension on this car.
Yeah.
I started thinking about that halfway through the donut, and I was like, let me chill, and then I was already sideways.
Abort. Yeah. No, stop.
Yeah, let me not.
Call for help.
Yeah, let me not.
Yeah.
That's the only downside, man. I might switch it to coilovers just because I don't want that headache.
Nah, dude. It's funny. The car that I had that I loved the most and I missed the most was that E500 wagon.
Yeah, but that's got bags.
Yeah.
Just in the back?
No, all four corners, bro. That shit was like, and then when it functions, it's nice. So nice.
It's nice. I gotta say when I put mine in comfort or in all road, it rides so fucking nice.
It's a fucking land yacht, dude.
Yeah.
Golly.
But that shit is so fucking expensive.
So expensive. Dude, when I worked at Mercedes, my cost as an employee was $1,200.
Yeah, and what year was that?
2005.
Yeah.
That's a 20-year-old car that would have cost me what? $1,200 a piece times 4. We're looking at fucking $4,800. $5,000 just in air suspension. Just in air suspension. That's not the lines. That's not the filters. That's not the pump. That's not you know what I mean? That's nothing.
Let's see if I can find
fucking insanity.
Total cost here. Or a roundabout cost. That's one.
God damn. Yeah, you don't want that headache.
That's crazy. It's a $5,000 kit, and there's not even a compressor in there.
Damn.
That's probably just the bags and the fucking
Jesus
like, shocks and shit like that.
Holy
compressor's another $4,000, dude.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's
almost a $10,000 suspension kit, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I'm driving that car only like 15 miles an hour from now on.
Yeah, we're breaking for potholes. We're breaking for fucking speed bumps. We're breaking for everything.
Yeah.
We're not driving around New London.
No. No.
Nah, dude, I'll walk.
A cop a e-bike.
Yo, not the e-bike, the fucking
Yo,
the zip bikes or whatever. Yo,
I'll ride
the
that shit all the way down Route 1.
e-bike
Fucking
is
9-degree weather.
e-bike is crazy.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. My car's on coilovers, but like I don't know. I gotta fix some shit. You know what I mean? I think it could ride better, but I don't know. It stresses me out. This car stresses me out. Why do BMWs do this? Why do you stress about it? Why the fuck don't I have a fucking coolant temperature gauge? Zip. Where the fuck's my coolant temp?
Yeah, that's annoying for that platform. But there's a way. There's a certain code that you put in on the dash using the stock and the little buttons that you can display it digitally. But the annoying thing is
How, Sway?
you got to do it like every time you
You
fucking
ain't
hit
got the
one.
what? You ain't got the,
Nah, I'm dead serious. Yo,
oh
look it up. I used to do it in my
God.
E90 all the time, and it's fucking gay.
I don't want to do that.
But
It's probably good to check
you
every now
got
and again.
you got a Bluetooth adapter for like your OBD.
I mean, my buddy does.
Let me look at my crib. I might have one of the Thor adapters.
Yeah.
Because like if you
Could
just
I
leave
code
it.
it with a scanner?
Well, what I was gonna say is if you leave it plugged in, I used to be able to see all like the live data right on my
Yeah.
phone.
Like one of those. Okay, yeah.
Because it shows everything. It does all the diagnostics. So you
Yeah.
can, depending on what app, I use the Pro Tool app, and that's
Yeah.
how I can do all my coding too. I
Oh,
coded
no
out every noise that car can make, all the seatbelt chimes, the door chimes, everything. I took all that shit out.
shit.
That's how I did the X delete, made it rear wheel.
Yeah. Golly. Yeah, this car stresses me out. Because I know that these things have electric water pumps, and like one of the kid that I bought the car from was like, "Yeah, it's a good car," and he's like, you know, the water pump might fail at some point. You'll never know when. It's you know what I mean. Like so, like why does that happen? I don't have a fucking temperature gauge.
Yeah. So the cool thing is that when it does fail, it's gonna go in a limp mode, and you're gonna know like immediately. Your car is not. It's not gonna let it overheat. So that's the cool thing, because it happened to me, and the same thing happened when you heard about about the Mickey Mouse flange right there on the. You have the same engine my car has, so on the coolant hose, the flange, that the actual flange that goes into the block,
Yeah.
it's shaped like a Mickey Mouse head, so that's what they call it. But
Gotcha.
the factory one's made of plastic, so that's why everybody upgrades to the aluminum one, because they explode. And I even from under the hood, this coolant was just spraying from under the hood and onto the windshield, just right from underneath it, like I was using my
With the
windshield
hood closed?
washers. Yeah, I was driving. Yeah,
Jesus
I was
Christ.
driving, and I was driving actually very fast. There was a lot of pressure. Yeah, I was driving very fast,
Oh,
and yeah, so that happened. But the same thing happened when the water pump went, and it's got the electric one. But the cool thing is that when you replace it, and it's not that hard to replace.
Nothing is that hard to replace after the fucking water pump in the Explorer.
Dude, honestly, not for nothing. Aside from the fact that they put that gay ass Valvetronic motor on top of the valve cover,
Yeah.
because valve covers are normally very easy to do on almost any car.
Yeah.
But on that car, it's still easy, but kind of annoying because you just got the Valvetronic motor, and you gotta put it in service mode and then take the fucking thing out. If you don't do that, you fuck the whole shit up. But like, other than that, it's an easy ass car to fucking work on. The electric water pumps are cool because you can, like, it self bleeds basically.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
See, I didn't know
So
that.
when you put it in accessory mode and don't turn the engine over, and I forgot the extra steps, but it's like you hold like the gas pedal down for like a couple of seconds or whatever, and then you hit the thing, keep holding it down for another 10 seconds, and you'll hear it start like humming. And then if you get out of the car with the hood popped and you have your expansion tank open, you'll see it bubbling, and it's purging all the air out.
And it's cycling the
Yeah. You probably want to do it with your car like on a battery tender
Yeah.
something like that, but like it'll go for like 10 minutes and it'll bleed out all the air.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's why it was so easy. Like when that flange broke, I
Yeah.
fucking left my car on the side of the road, and I went and got the new part, and I did it right on the fucking side of the road. It was easy as shit, and just bled it right there.
Oh shit.
and it's nice because it's not, you don't have to fucking make a big ass mess
Right.
like bleeding it the old school way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Ford didn't make anything easy on that.
You know how much coolant I've wasted bleeding the older E4, like the M54 engines, where you got to just loosen the bleeder screw and just
Yeah.
keep pouring and pouring and pouring. Man, it makes a huge
crazy.
mess, and you just waste coolant if you don't catch it right.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. See, that's like the kind of shit about cars that I don't miss doing.
Mm.
I do not miss any of that shit.
I kind of do. It keeps you sharp. It may, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you like not repeat them dumbass mistakes all the time, which is a good thing, like in the long run.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
no,
kind
that's
of
valid.
anything that makes you learn, and for me, kind of stimulates me. It's the same thing with like when I mix and master music, the amount of times I go back and forth to the car or switch headphones to hear my mix and everything.
Right, because
You know
it's
what I mean? It's
different sound quality, different,
mhm.
you know.
Yeah, it could be stupid and tedious and annoying eventually. Just the same thing with, fixing a fucking car,
Yeah.
doing the same dumb shit over and over again, blowing the same fucking parts over and over again.
Yep.
But in the same time, it's satisfying.
Yeah. 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 No, I mean, it's
It's that love hate shit.
boy, is it.
It's kind of, it was the same thing. I used to be really big into skateboarding growing up. I actually skateboarded for a really long time, and it was the same thing. And you can watch other skaters too. Like they'll try the same trick or the same line all day, if not sometimes weeks. Like, we used to go back
Yeah.
to the same spot for days until one of us landed something.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
I
And
remember those days.
especially if it was filming. You know what I mean? Like if you ever seen a skate video get made, like it's not just like, let's set up a camera and watch us land all these tricks. Like no, like they spend a long time, and if you watch some of the footage, like these guys get fucking mad.
Yeah.
But like it's such a like dedication to it.
Yeah.
Throwing your fucking body around these fucking landscapes and shit. But
I mean, it's a great outlet too. You know what I mean? Like that's how I've seen a lot of people just get their frustrations out on that, and it really works. Like what's his face, Chris Joplin, that just fucking tray flipped fucking El Toro.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
That
El
was
Toro
nuts,
is
dude.
fucking great, and it's so dope seeing shit like that too, because like that's like a whole wave of childhood memories for me.
Yeah.
Like El Toro, you
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that's a name in skateboarding that's always gonna ring bells, and it's cool that it's still like relevant like that. Like I like that skateboarding still hasn't died, but it's weird that it's almost like you actually have to like search for it, and I know everything's like algorithm based on the
Yeah.
internet now.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of always has been, but like the way that it is now, it's just like different because you if you're not like part of the skateboarding community and always watching skate videos and everything, you don't hear about shit no more.
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck about the X Games. Live TV isn't really a thing anymore. So
Right,
like
yeah, it's all
unless you're part of that niche crowd where you're paying attention to it all the time, it's great. It's the same thing with everything now. If you think like most types of sports or most like outlets, music or whatever, everything is based off of what you're doing right there on your phone, and you have other interests, but what you've been doing the most of is what you're going to be seeing the most of.
Yep.
And then you forget that you like all this other shit.
Yeah. Yep. It gets you almost hyper focused on one thing, and like it kind of sometimes, you know what, like talking about it out loud, it almost sounds like it's inducing ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hyper.
Like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they sent a picture of what they were doing. They were watching a motocross race, and I was like, damn, that's another thing that I did a lot growing up was riding, and like motocross was big for me. I never like raced like that, but it was a big part of my life, and like I completely forgot about that entire chapter of my life until they sent that picture over. I was like, yo,
it's
damn.
Wild. Did you ever see the pictures that I posted at that motocross race?
Yeah. The ones that you fucked your ones up. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the whole shoes part. Yeah, no, I fucked them shits up. But like that was That was incredible. You know what I mean?
I miss it, man. I got a TRX 400 sitting in my shed right now. All the tires are flat. That's just been I just like everything else. I ain't got no time or anywhere to just bring that shit and ride it.
It's hard to ride out here in Connecticut. You know what I mean? There's nowhere.
There's a couple spots, but like I don't got no truck.
Mm-mm.
If it was
None
back
of them
in
are convenient.
if it was back in the day, like back in the day, I would have had no problem literally riding that thing multiple towns over. You know what I mean? Like I didn't give a fuck about that shit, but now that's just you're playing a dumb game now if you fucking try doing that shit now. But now it just sits in my shed and rots away.
It sucks. You know what I mean? I had a dirt bike at one point for a little while, and it just sat on the side of the house and fucking did absolutely nothing. I'm like, yo, damn, bro. Like, I mean, in my defense, it was kind of fucked up. It needed some carb work and shit like that. But like, I just never got to it. Never did anything with it, and it just sat. So I ended up having to fucking sell it.
That's one of the things that really made me fall in love with like mechanical shit and fixing things with an engine. Was fixing my first dirt bike. I've always loved cars, and like I always kind of like actually I found some childhood books like from school, like what do you want to be when you grow up, and like it was like mechanic was in every single one of them. But when I actually really started working on shit was when I traded a PS3 for a pit bike. And it was it was one of them not one of the shitty Japanese ones, but it was one of those Japanese ones where it was basically a CRF 50 frame, with a KLX 110 engine. It was called a Pitster Pro.
Oh shit!
And
is that 125?
It was a 110,
but
it was bored out. So
okay, yeah.
So at the end of it all, it was around 170 cc's. So a tiny little pit bike. This thing fucking ripped. But when I got it, it didn't run.
Oh.
And I didn't know shit about shit. I just started taking things apart. And eventually got it running. Cleaning the fucking carburetor, like drained all the fluids out, changed all the fluids. Sprockets, new chains. Like literally, I just started just replacing shit. Like literally everything. And I eventually got it running, and like that's when I fell in love with fixing shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, man, I miss riding, man. That shit was fun.
Yeah, that was. I never really like got into it to that extent, you know what I mean? And I wanted to. That's why I ended up buying one. I didn't grow up on them. I grew up around them. You know what I mean? My cousin had one. My uncle had one, and I grew up around them. But I was just never. I never got on them because like everybody was too afraid that I would kill myself on it.
There was a short period of time where me and my younger brother got to experience like a little bit of stability and like a normal, like, my like two parents in the household.
Yeah.
Like my mother was married to somebody that was more like a father figure, and they bought a house together in Basra, and they had some land, and it was nice. And we ended up like clearing out some of the land in the back, and we had an actual like dirt bike track back there, and it was so nice. And where we were at too, where like we could cut across other people's properties, we ended up making a trail that led to power lines, and the power lines in Basra, they go all the way through Uncasville.
Oh hell yeah!
And like, man, it was so dope. We found like old rock quarries and shit like that back there. I got this scar on my elbow where like I completely tore this shit up like trying to hydroplane, and I flipped the quad, and I tore everything off my elbow, and I kept riding until I got off the quad at one point.
Yeah.
And they saw all the blood just kind of dripping off my elbow, and they're like, all right, well, maybe we should like ride back. And I just went back, and I was like, hey Mom, look. And it was like a 7-mile ride too. Like it was a long ride, man. We went through some fucking shit on those fucking bikes. We used to ride around fucking stealing them and shit too, man. That shit was fun.
We don't condone theft.
It was childhood shit. Things were different. Like obviously, I would never go back and do it.
It was so different back then.
Things were so fucking different.
It's wild, dude. You can't shit without fucking running the possibility of getting fined or something. It's wild. But
everything changes when you got kids. Like that's why when I see like some of the people that are still doing the same dumbass shit, and they got kids, or they just should be growing the fuck up.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that, and it even made me think that way about like certain music, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I love gangster rap and everything like
Yeah.
that, but the certain people that I see making music like that, but they have so much other shit that they should be fucking doing because you
Yeah.
know that that's not the life that you fucking live. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And like, like you're in your fucking 40s making rap music, but you got kids that you don't see and you don't got a job, you don't got no fucking income. And I'm not even saying there's anything wrong with the music that you're making, but like
Right.
that's the type of shit that gets me fucking thinking like that. Like that's why my music doesn't come out all the time because I got a fucking life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
That's a fact.
I'm handling my business like that. Like I love hip hop and I love I love all music and I love making it. But like if I got shit to fucking handle, I'm not gonna be making music. And when I'm making music, I'm definitely not gonna be talking about fucking shit that I'm not doing.
Right.
And what I am doing is handling my fucking business,
Stand this.
which
Yeah.
in this current moment isn't something to really make music about. So who the fuck am I to be fucking rapping about shit that I was doing way back when? Like unless I'm telling a fucking story, but like I see like some of these like I love seeing Nas come out with albums and
Yeah.
everything like that because you can tell like he's grown and he's mature, but then like you hear dudes like Jim Jones or something like that and like what like dude never fucking grew up. Like mentally that dude is just gonna
Nah,
be the
he's
same age forever. And like that's just
fried.
like there's I guess there's nothing wrong with that if you're an entertainer, but like it's not it stops being relatable. It starts looking really corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be that fucking 35-year-old father of fucking three sagging my fucking pants at the grocery store while I'm grabbing some fucking diapers and shit like that. You know what
Right.
I mean? I'm a fucking grown ass man.
Yo, for
You know, I'm
real.
still gonna make hip hop music, and it's still like hip hop till I fucking die. But it's I'm fucking grown. Like, and
Right.
your music or like whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing to create anything is it should be growing with you.
Absolutely. If it's not, then there's a problem. Sorry, I've been fucking out removing snow all day. Fucking, I
Yeah.
couldn't get out, so my buddy he used his girlfriend's dad's truck. Got the Tacoma. Here we go again with the fucking Toyotas. Barrels down.
Hey, they're the greatest,
He
man.
barrels down the driveway and fucking two-wheel drive with a fucking trailer on it. And he's like, you guys want to go move some snow?" I'm like,
You can't beat them, man.
it's like, fuck it, why not? So we hopped in. We were in some like it was like shitty as fuck out. It
Yeah.
was slippery as shit, and this man's out here doing like sideways shit with the trailer on the truck. You know what I mean? So we're like sliding around the motherfucker.
Well, he knows what it is with that thing, man. I've had somebody specifically come in and say, I want a Tacoma because my friend crashed one and it saved his life.
I mean, who can argue with that? You got it. Sign right here.
So somebody who knows that it's a very safe vehicle probably doesn't give a fuck that they're sliding around.
Mm.
A little bit more confidence in a safer vehicle.
Yeah, no, I mean, I never felt uncomfortable or unstable or unsafe at all. You know what I mean? We were on the road the whole time. I mean, as a dad now, as a person with children, it gets my adrenaline pumping these days. But you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, shit definitely fucking feels different. I love going fast, but the other day, man, I was like really pushing it. I was like, man, why the fuck am I even going this fucking fast, dude?
If I hit anything, it is game over.
Yeah, dude. I've only made like 2 payments on this loan.
Whoa.
Like I got no business to be going 160 right now.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy. That's nuts. 160. That's crazy. That's a lot of numbers.
Oh, it floated at 160.
That's a lot of MPHs. Oh, I bet it did. That air
Oh,
suspension.
it could keep going.
Oh, I know. You probably still had half a pedal left.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean it was floored, but I let up eventually. It's got the ZF 8-speed in it. I don't even think I made it to the 8th gear.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, that shit fucking goes, man.
Yeah, I took the Beamer out like last weekend when it snowed a little bit. It's my first rear wheel drive car that I've owned in the winter. I've every other car that was, I mean, it was only like one or two, but I sold them when summer was over. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So this is the first one that I've had.
What
during
kind of
the-
tires you got?
I don't even want to tell you.
No, well, no. So I'm asking because the other day a Facebook memory came up. So last year around this time, I still have my E90, and it's only ever been all wheel drive or rear wheel drive because I bought it with a bad transfer case, and that's how I was able to haggle the guy out of like $2,000. So
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just coded it out, and it's been rear wheel drive since the day I bought it. Never had an issue, but I had 19-inch wheels on it, summer tires that did not have a whole lot of life. I went the whole winter with it, bad brakes, like that.
Sounds like that shit right now.
Yeah, man. It was, and I made a post, man, and I was like, that's you know you're a BMW driver when your traction control is off.
Yo, yeah.
You got summer tires and it's rear wheel drive.
Yeah,
and you didn't shovel your driveway. You just drove your car out of it.
Yeah, no, I got some Pirelli fucking Garbo ass pieces of shit tires that are like at like 2 millimeters. They're definitely
you got the fucking run flats, those Pirelli run flats.
I don't think they're run flats.
I hate those.
I think I have a spare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think fucking hated those Pirellis.
I don't think they're run flats, but like they suck. They're garbage ass tires, dude. And I'm like sliding around in them, and it's a wild experience. I was so apprehensive about getting the car sideways because I'm like, I don't need to fucking total this thing. You know what I mean? I do not need to total another car, but I deserve, and I've allowed myself to have some fun. So I'm like oversteering like a bitch, and I'm just like getting frustrated, and then all of a sudden it like clicks, and I like figure it out. And I'm just like hanging donuts in this fucking thing. I'm hanging fucking big ass strips. Fun. And there's this little family getting into their fucking Volvo, and the dad's just like standing at the back door because he just put his kid in the back seat. He's standing at the back door watching me do this, and I come around this little fucking island, and it's like a really tight squeeze, and I'm like just fucking hanging it, and then I almost sideswiped an F-150, but I didn't. I stopped in time, and I proceeded to just leave because I was like, that's too close for me. I've had my fun. I'm out.
Yeah, man. But I seen something similar. I was over at Best Buy the last time. It was like last Sunday, and
that's a good spot.
This guy, yeah. So this guy was like by himself. There was nobody in the lot besides me and him. And this guy had to have been like in his 50s. He was in a truck. He got in his truck and just immediately just started doing donuts the second he closed his door and got in it. And I was like,
I love
like in my head, I was like, man, like he like men don't grow up. Like we mature in a lot of ways in terms of like working and like being financially stable and literate
our
and everything.
Toys just get bigger and
more expensive. Man, like we're still just immature as shit. Like, this guy gets in a fucking $80,000 truck and immediately fucking pedal to the floor. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I do the same shit. Yeah, if my pockets were a little bit deeper, I would have a lot less reservation about just doing dumb shit. But you know what I mean? I'm not ready to come see you about that clutch yet. I'm not ready. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to fucking break another axle because I remember I had to do that. I was in a loaner car forever.
Yeah.
I do not need. I'm sure there's something else going on.
I sold that loaner car.
Did you really?
The 320?
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
Me and Phil sold it.
It was a dope car. The speaker system in it was whack. That shit sucked so bad, bro.
Yeah, but I gotta say that was my first time driving one of the 320s. I was like, man, don't nobody want a 4-cylinder Beamer, bro? Like I don't.
It was so slow.
But it felt okay to be slow. Yeah, like it was still mad responsive.
Yeah.
It felt like how a Civic feels after they spend all the money modifying it.
You hear that, folks? Stop putting money into your Civics. Just start with a 320.
Yeah. Just get a Beamer.
Yo, I support that message.
Yeah, my Honda was fun.
So the one car brand. I mean, there's a few that I haven't owned, but one of the Japanese ones that I didn't own when I was into Japanese cars was a Civic. My buddy had one. My cousin had one. They're dope. They're fast cars.
Mhm.
But I just never got into them. I never owned them. I was really like a diehard Subaru kid until I finally decided to grow up, and that that leads me into my next. If it came down to it, I know your answer to this question, but like BMW or Mercedes, I'm picking Mercedes all the day, all the way.
It would depend on what it is, because like I'm not gonna sit here and hate on Mercedes,
right.
because I've always wanted an SL 600.
That V12.
I just hated that they don't make a lot of manual transmissions,
No.
and like
That's
that V12 is a 4-speed automatic,
Yep.
which sounds wild, but like a V12, you gotta have a manual transmission in a roadster. Like, come on, man. Like that's like. But I do love Mercedes. I mean, AMGs are some pretty amazing cars.
I mean, but even I mean nowadays, even like everything. I mean, minus the A class, because fuck the A class. It's a stupid fucking piece of shit car. They literally, that's like their junk mobile. Anyways, but like nowadays, even their C classes, their E classes, like obviously their S classes, because that's their like flagship car. But like, you know what I mean? They're so nice, and that's the biggest gripe with people, is that they don't make manuals.
Yeah. Well, that, and also, I mean, if you compare them, at least in my eyes, let's compare some of like a C class to a 3 Series, right?
Yeah.
I like the interior and the feel of driving a 3 Series way better than a C class.
Okay, yeah,
You
that's
know what
valid.
I mean? And like there's just, and I guess that depends like on the generation, but even if we're talking like early 2000s,
Yeah.
you look at the 3 Series, the 5 Series, and the 7 Series of the early 2000s. There's almost like no car better than that.
So if I'm gonna, it would go 3 Series, then the E class, and then the S class for me. Because let's go. We got the C class Mercedes, which would be your 3 Series BMW, and then you have your E class Mercedes, which would be your 5, because it's what, 3, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
So E class would be your 5 Series, and S class is going to be your 7 Series. But I'm picking the S class over the 740 or 750.
Really?
Yeah, now. But if I had to pick one from like if we're going to early 2000s, then it would definitely be the 750 or the 740.
I don't know, man. Even the one that you got pictures of, the 2012, that black one.
That thing is gorgeous,
dude. That's a 2012, bro. I would take that over a fucking S class all day. That what is it? The S560 that we got. That's what's that? A 2015, similar year to the one that the 7 Series. Think about the engine that's in that fucking thing. Both of them are twin turbo V8s, but the 7 Series got the N63. And then look at the look of that fucking thing, dude. Like that. It's got such a more like classy but aggressive look.
Right. And that's why I would choose the early 7 Series versus the early S class. But if we're talking like right now,
I think all the new Benzes are ugly. I think all the new Benzes are ugly. They have nice interiors, but I think all the new, like, especially, man, I hate what the fronts look like now.
So,
not for nothing, like some of the new BMWs there, I'm not a big fan of the look, but.
So, I mean, like, for instance, this is the S63. Like, in my opinion, it doesn't get better than that.
I'm not crazy about it. I'm really not crazy about it.
Oh man, that's wild. That's wild. I definitely I don't know, the new
versus hold on.
The new 7 Series just looks like a fake fucking Bentley or fake Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? Like they use that like. Okay, you're no. That's
you looked up an AMG.
That's not fair.
No, you looked up an AMG, man. You fuckhead. No, I'm gonna look up something a little nicer. All
a little
right.
nicer. It doesn't get nicer than an S63.
Well, an Alpina B70. Come on, man.
It's nice, don't get me wrong, but like the S, dude, that's all day, all day. That is sport and luxury. That's just luxury. Dude, it looks like a Timu fucking Rolls Royce
No
without the
way.
suicide doors. I
No
swear to
way.
God, it does.
Nah, the Rolls Royces. The new Rolls Royces are kind of ugly.
That looks like a wannabe ghost. That looks like a wannabe ghost. You're telling me I'm lying?
It does look a little bit like it, but I still like it better than the
Yeah, but see,
the Benz.
from a distance, at first glance, you look at, oh shit, look at that Rolls Royce. And then you see, and then you see,
But that's the good thing about it, because it shares the same chassis and basically all the same engine parts, and you don't have to pay $250,000 for it. So yeah, I would
Alright.
love a Timu Rolls Royce for half the price of an actual one
No,
with the same parts.
Hey, okay, valid. I get it. I understand. That's fine. You can, you can do that, and I will reevaluate my life choices.
Nah,
Because
Ben.
I'm thinking like, because the S63 is still like a fucking $170,000 car.
Yeah, it is. I will say though, the GLE 450 is a very nice SUV.
You know what I
It
like?
is.
You know
It
what I
is
like
very
more
nice.
than the GLE though? The GLS 680.
That the one with the Sportback.
No, that's the big boy. Like, let's
Gotcha.
see,
Yep.
2025 GLS 63. Like,
Yeah.
god damn. What's
Yep.
even nicer than that though is, let's see, GLS 600.
When it comes to SUVs, though, I think Audi actually has the nicest looking SUVs.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. It doesn't, like, on the interior. It really doesn't beat these Benzes though. Like, it's
Yeah. That they do have really nice interiors,
yeah, they do.
but I prefer the build quality of BMW better
I
for the
get that.
interiors.
I get that.
Definitely. For some reason, and with Audi, it depends, because I've noticed that. So mine was assembled in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, and I can tell
Mm.
by the, and there's like reports of that too. Like the ones that are assembled in Germany are are way more solid. Like even like opening and closing the door, like I can feel the door cards like moving a little bit and hear it squeak a little.
Yeah.
Let me see. I seen one of these. It was the SQ7. It was
Golly. Yeah, okay.
that shit is so fucking nice.
Yeah, no, it is. That's, god damn. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
that's a very big car.
Yeah, it is. Fuck. All right, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it is 10 o'clock.
Unfortunately, we did not have anybody come join us, but I mean, whatever. Fuck it. It was episode 10. We made it here. We decided to talk
About cars.
Talk about cars, man. I mean, cars were like a pivotal point, especially when I got out of the hospital. From like my last suicide attempt, that was what I jumped into like feet first. Was just, I had a Jetta, that fucking Wolfsburg edition Jetta. Yeah, it was a 1.8T. I popped the fucking timing cover. I popped the timing belt, and so I just found a new motor, cleaned it up a little bit, and oh, dude, it was fucking clapped. It was a fucking piece of shit. But when I got out of the hospital, I like went home and just like dove in it, and yeah, dude, it was pretty dope. And I rebuilt it, put a new fucking engine in it, and then tuned it. And when I don't know why it's not working, I can't get to it now. But I tuned it, and it was stupid fast. I lightened it. And when I went to the scales, I went to my buddy, I put it on a trailer. My buddy took me to the scales. The thing weighed in at 2,600 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it had fucking 8-year-old snow tires on it. That thing was retarded, dude. It was absolutely retarded. But anyways, I think it's about time to hop off this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready for bed. It's past my bedtime, and I got to work tomorrow. So
yeah, unfortunately, me too. I don't ever get a day off.
Thank God the fucking road looks better than it did earlier, because golly, I'd be crab walking down the down the street doing fucking 2 miles an hour. But anyways, it's your boy Troy.
Zip.
This is the Mental Health Podcast. Check us out next Monday. Still looking for guests. If you want to be a guest, you want to join the show, hit me up. We'll get you on in person or remote. Doesn't matter to me. Either way, we're good. So yeah, catch us next Monday, 8:30 p.m. live on Facebook and YouTube. Peace.